Hi, welcome to our video. We have just received our Ford Custom Nugget late on Friday night. It's now Sunday. So follow us on our journey. We are a family of 4. We've got 2 young children aged 4 and 7, and we are probably what you'd class as complete novices in the campervanning world. We've previously had a static caravan. We're in the middle of lockdown here in South Wales, January 2021, and 2 weeks ago we made a lifestyle decision to trade in our family car for a campervan in preparation for what we hope is going to be our family adventure over the next few months and years. It's been a personal decision for us, reassessing our life, our plans I guess for foreign travel or what we wanted to do with our young children has changed in light of the pandemic, and we've decided to go for it with this particular campervan. So that's a bit of background to where we are. Join us on our journey and we'll take you through step by step of the things that we found really interesting, things we found hard, how we've set up the campervan, the things we needed to find out. And the reason we've started doing this is when we chose the Ford Custom Nugget. It is a relatively new campervan within the UK, although it's been really popular across Europe for quite a while. We really struggled to find UK based videos to show us how things worked. There are some really good videos out there on channels such as YouTube, but we did struggle with that, so we thought we would take you on the journey with us. Enjoy! Okay, so we've had this now for 2 days. Yesterday really was the first full day because we had it late on Friday night. It's now Sunday. So what have we done? We've literally got all the manuals out. We unpacked everything because we'd had like portable toilet, a bike rack with this. So we got everything out. We've been trying different things, including the awning, which we'll show you later. So yeah, just kind of seeing what this van can do. Obviously, being in the middle of lockdown, we are in South Wales. It's January 2021. We can't go anywhere at the moment, but the background to this was, as a family, we didn't want to wait necessarily 5-6 months to order one in. After a lot of searching, we managed to find one with the spec that we wanted in the UK, and we're really in a position now where it's sat on our drive, but we're having a lot of fun trying things out so that when we can go, we'll be in a really good position to go and just enjoy whatever we can. Do we love the Ford Custom Nugget?
Yes!
So this morning we woke up to a really snowy start in South Wales, which has been lovely. The children are really enjoying sledging. Bad mammy moment, I couldn't find the sledges, so we've had to improvise a bit with some IKEA bags and cardboard boxes, but they're having a whale of a time. And the plus point is I've been able to come in here with the heater on in the nice and warm and having a cup of coffee, which I'm really enjoying. So yesterday was a lovely blue sky day. It was our first day with the Nugget, and we got everything out. We got the pop-up roof, we got the awning out, and then we got into the house, had a quick look at a few videos and realised there's actually not that much out there from the UK, which made us then think actually this might be quite helpful for some people starting out with a Ford Custom Nugget. Now unfortunately today we've ended up with snow and now it's sleeting again, so what I've decided to do is just show you the internal cab with the roof down. This is now my day-to-day vehicle, so this is how it's going to be the majority of the time when I'm doing my errands, etc. So we thought we'd give you a quick tour. This is my view from the driver's seat. I'll just quickly pan over here. This is my husband. Hello.
Hello.
And we're just gonna have a quick look around. So if I come over here, one thing I was really impressed with were the huge side mirrors. We've actually got the automatic 2-litre diesel version, which is going really well actually. We absolutely love it. We've changed a few settings on the dashboard. I quite like being able to see the speed, so we've done that, and then obviously we've got the optional extra of Ice Pack 25, so we've got the adjustable, what's it called again? Automatic adaptive cruise control. As you can tell, I'm not too up to speed with that. I know how to use it and that's about it. Down here, this has been really useful. Just having the height of the vehicle somewhere just to remind, you know, if you're using a, I don't know, drive-through or something like that. Then obviously here we've got the screen, which I'm sure at some point we'll do that as a standalone video, and there's plenty of storage space to the front as well. It's got a 12-volt socket there and a USB, and it's got cup holders on either side. Obviously we've just been for a quick coffee, and that's quite a small cup holder and it fits quite nice in there. So on the passenger side then, you've got a really large kind of bottle storage compartment, and you've also got one of those on the driver's side. You've got the electronic lockable buttons, that's on both sides of the cab as well. And then obviously electronic windows. But this bit we're really pleased with. It looks really nice. I'll be honest, we haven't had a chance to properly kind of have a look through everything. So when we do, and when we set it up properly, we will take a little video clip of that. There's another 12-volt socket down there as well. And, you know, just to kind of say that I'd never actually driven a van before, and I can honestly say that it's been a really easy drive. It's actually a really comfortable drive, and I absolutely love it. So when we picked up this car, we realised it didn't actually have mats in it, which we've requested. So that's just one thing to look out for. Obviously with the weather today, we definitely need mats there. Okay, Neil, I think it's fair to say that you probably understand this bit better than I do. So
yeah,
should we give a quick overview and then do another video in detail? Because we haven't really worked it out yet, have we?
Yeah, definitely. I think we'll go into more detail when we've maybe filled it with water, got gas on and so on. But this is the main control panel for the back of the vehicle. So you turn it on, or you light it up simply by turning the dial here, and it takes you through the various settings like the clock, the water system, the heating system. Can
I just add about the
fridge.
heating system? We've tried that out, haven't we, a few times, and it's been amazing how quickly it warms up. I'll show you where the blowers are when I go around the cab, and that's been really good. And it runs off the diesel, doesn't it?
It does. It runs off the diesel, but doesn't use as much as the engine. But again, we'll go into more detail at a later stage.
Cool. Thanks. Okay, so let's go around the cab. This is set up now as daytime mode. The roof is down. We really struggled to find what it would be like with the roof down, because bearing in mind we're in the middle of lockdown, we couldn't actually physically get into one of these. So we've been relying quite a lot on videos and things that different dealers have sent us, and obviously YouTube. So hopefully this will be quite useful if you're thinking of buying one of these. So yeah, so through the middle it's quite good to be able to walk through here. One of the things I did mention was that we didn't have a carpet here. I've just put ones I had in the house just there for now, but that's something we're definitely going to look into. We use just kind of a little rug over the seats with the kids. We've always done that. We've got probably, well, just like everyone gets messy 4 and 7-year-olds. The one thing to tell you about here is one of the blowers for the heating is just on the floor there. And then you've got 2 side doors. So this differs from the European version, where you only get 1 side door. So it's quite nice to have both side doors. And the one thing that one of the first things, actually, I've got a very, very busy 4-year-old, so I was quite keen to get a child lock put on there. So I'll show you where that is when we do the outside of the van in another clip, but that's really simple. The door's actually quite heavy, so I don't think he would actually get through there. So I'm about 5'4". I can crouch down and I can actually get to the back of the cab. I'll be honest, this was the only camper van that I really wanted. As soon as I saw the layout, I just thought for a family of our size, it just ticked a lot of the boxes. We've had a lot of advice from some friends who have got their own camper van as well. And this is, you know, a new kind of layout, I guess, for the UK market. And that's predominantly why we went for this specific camper van. Okay, so the next bit here, I'm just going to turn some of the lights on. So you've got the lights at the back and then the light on the side there. And then you've got the internal curtains, which pop and stay to the side. And I quite liked the window that pops open as well. It doesn't go fully open, which is quite good with the two young ones in the back. The other thing we haven't spoken about actually, which are the two front chairs actually swivel round, and when we get another clip where we can show you with the doors open and that kind of thing, we'll swivel those round and put the table up so that you can actually see what that looks like. So I'm just going to go now to the back of the van. So I'm back in the back of the camper van. So a few really nice kind of touches. So you've got an umbrella that sits there and buckles in. You've got some dimming switches here, which you can make the lights a bit brighter. And you've got a cupboard here as well, which is a really useful kind of height. One of the things we couldn't quite find out was how this would work when it was in just normal daytime mode. I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to walk from the front of the van to the back if it was raining, for example, whether I'd actually be able to make a cup of tea or something like that. And I think, yes, I'm crouching down, but actually it's more than doable. And Alfie enjoys seeing Mammy in the back of the van, don't you? So I'm just going to open a couple of these cupboards so you can see, but I will open the boot in a sec so that you can get a better angle. But as you can see, you can walk through. Yes, it's a bit narrow, but for us as a family, it's going to be absolutely ideal. And then I'll show you the rest of this with the boot open. I've got my little helper with me today, so we're just going to have a quick look through these cupboards. Oh, are you actually going to get in the cupboard, you? Okay, all right. Ta-da then.
Daddy, close that! Close that door!
So it fits a 4-year-old. So you access this cupboard either from outside, obviously, or from inside. The inside door actually houses the ladder to get up to the pop-up bed. And then behind Alfie, you'll see there's some shelves, and I'm just going to work out over the next week or so exactly how I'm going to make the best use of those. One thing we didn't actually find very easy to find in some of the videos we managed to see was the bottom cupboard. It's been pointed out a few times, but it looks quite small, and we were a bit worried that the portable toilet wouldn't fit in there. So I'm just going to open it now. But I can confirm we have actually got a portable toilet, and it does actually fit in there, and I will show you that setup once we've read the manual and we know what we're doing with it. So the kitchen's got a sink. This one's got hot and cold water, and then over here we've got a 2-hob gas stove, and then with a splashback, etc. And as you can see, you've got the 12-volt socket there and a plug socket. The fridge then is in here. It's got a handy little kind of latch there just to keep the top up if you want to put things in, and that's quite a big size. I think that'll be more than adequate for us for our little trips away. You've also got another light switch here and another plug socket, and then we've got 3 of these I think they're LED, are they? LED lamps. 2 are fixed, and then there's one that's got the 12-volt socket. Counter, you've got some space here, and again over the next week or two I'll be kind of kitting this out for our family once I've had a bit of research about what things are going to work quite well, how we're going to store things, what kind of things we need, and I'll keep you updated on that. In here then you've got a cutlery drawer, so plenty of space in there. I will be making sure there's a bottle opener for my nice glass of Sauvignon Blanc. And then under here we've got some storage. So the storage I am going to talk about a little bit more when we show you the bed, but essentially we've got our camping chairs in there, the internal table and a foldaway stool that we put in ourselves. In here you've got some pipes which we need to just double check on the manual and go through that. I think it's the drain down system, but that cupboard essentially has to be kept clear. And then you've got another cupboard, storage cupboard there with a shelf. And in this one, it's quite a tall one, probably ideal for bottles, but soon we'll have some things in there. Just to round off the really quick tour of the vehicle, just to point out, it comes with an outdoor shower that clips onto here, and then there's a suction cap that clips on. It is a cold water shower, but we're thinking we'd probably use it if we're down on the beach just to wash feet and that kind of thing. And then in the inside of the boot door is the fold away external table, which has its own location there. So that's it. That's our first ever video done. Thanks for watching. We've given you a really quick overview. Hopefully you'll be able to join us in future videos on our journey as we talk through how we've set things up. If you like what you're watching, then please subscribe to our page, and as we'll post more videos, you'll be able to see how things are going with us on our journey. We look forward to all the adventures that lie ahead. We are so excited as a family, and thanks again for watching. Diolch am wylio. Bye!